ever, go to unconventionalnewsletter.com, sign up every Sunday, drop in knowledge. I can tell you with sincerity, with what I'm looking for real. Andrew, what's up? About to talk about our conversation today, actually. Um, that I talk about stuff on that newsletter that I don't talk about anywhere else. So if you're not signed up, go sign up. Go sign up. Unconventionalnewsletter.com. Okay. So today, Andrew and I, and if you're watching this on Facebook, you can see the man, the myth, the legend. We're having a conversation. We have coffee every month, and we get deep. We talk about woo-woo stuff, and today was no different. We were talking about the difference between sort of the people that accomplish their goals and get the things done that they need to get done, and the people that don't. And a little bit of what we talked about with this concept, this idea of busyness, and how people cop out to this excuse of being too busy to do the things that they say they want to do to live the life that they want to lead. And this, by the way, doesn't just apply to the business things that you want to do. It applies to your health. It applies to your relationships. It applies to your everything. Okay, to your spirituality, if you've got that. It applies to everything. And part of the problem is this concept of busyness. And the bigger part of the problem is the self-talk that we have that we allow ourselves to have with ourselves. Okay? Go a little bit deep here. And to use that as an excuse to not do the things that we need to do. Okay? To allow us to get rid of the things that we know we should be doing just because we don't want to, because we're too scared, because we are too lazy, because we are afraid to fail. And the point of today is to do one thing. It's not to get you to take a lot of action. It's not to get you to change your life. It's to get you to begin being honest with yourself, because that is the first step in this entire process. For example, I am recording this video right now, okay? Today I met with Andrew. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 calls. I did 2 will signings, okay? I'm about to go home and take care of some kids. Not by myself. I'm about to take care of some kids. And I could have just said, look, I'm too tired to make this video right now. When I'm done with this, I'm about to make another video for my law firm. I could have said to myself, I'm too busy. I am too busy to make this video. I'm too busy to carve out 10 minutes to make this video. But the reality is, I'm not too busy. The reality is, I just don't want to. I'm too lazy, right? The reality is, it's easier just to not do it. It's easier to put it off to tomorrow. It's easier for me to not get on here and talk about this stuff and have those of you that are watching me right now judge me, right? And say whatever you're going to say about me, whatever that might be. Or to get on here and mess up and to freeze and to have a bad video and to have a bad experience. It's easier for me to say no. So the point of this whole video is not to get you to actually take action, because that's not the first step in this process. The first step in this process is for you to start identifying that voice in your head that's trying to get you to not do the things that you want and to start doing them. It's literally that simple. To say to yourself, when you hear that voice saying, oh, you're too busy, oh, just hit the snooze button, it's all good. We can work out tomorrow. Just eat that cheeseburger at lunch. It's okay. One burger is not going to hurt you. To be able to talk to yourself and say, not today. Today we're doing the things that we know we need to do to get to the place that we know we need to go. Even if you don't do it, that's fine. Or at least acknowledge to yourself that, hey, I'm going to eat this cheeseburger today. I know it's bad for me, but I don't care. I want the cheeseburger, okay? I would much rather have you have that conversation with yourself, because it begins the process of being honest with yourself and then allows you to have that conversation with yourself. Again, I realize we're getting woo-woo here a little bit, and to talk yourself out of it. Andrew and I, when we were talking, we were sort of like going back and forth and around on this idea of how do you get people to take more action. And I just said, quite frankly, you don't. It's a choice. Either you're going to do it or you're not. What I told him, though, that I'm most concerned about is people trying to have it both ways. Don't get on here and tell me that you want to do XYZ and then not do the thing that will get you there. You can't have it both ways, right? If your business is struggling, but you're too busy to make a video, don't tell me your business is struggling. Just own it. Own the spot where you are. If your health and fitness is not where you want to be, but you're not willing to forego a cheeseburger, don't tell me your health and fitness is struggling. Own one or the other, right? I'm not perfect in what I do, but I can tell you the things that I choose to do, I just own them, right? So do that. And it starts with that voice in your head, that self-talk that you are completely in control of. But it's something that you have to gain control of over time by having a specific conversation with yourself. So if you can do me one thing, one favor, become more self-aware of that voice in your head and don't be afraid to fight back and at least be honest with that voice to start, and then start ordering that voice around and do the things that you actually want to do, that you need to do to get to the place that you want to go. Okay, for example, my voice is telling me, gosh, just do this video later. It's all good. Put this lamp together that I have so the lighting will be better. And I'm like, nope, we're making this video right now. That's the kind of philosophy, that's the kind of mindset that you need to adopt if you want to get to where you need to go. And then you need to do that every single day. All right, that's it. Hopefully this made sense. It made perfect sense when we were talking about it this morning. By the way, there's a lot more behind that. A lot more fun stuff we talked about. But, maybe we'll talk about it in the newsletter. If you're not getting the newsletter and you want to learn more about this stuff, go to unconventionalnewsletter.com. I talk about stuff there that I don't talk about anywhere else. And if you're not getting it, you're missing out. All right, that's it. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to hear it, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. Teresa, thank you for the comment. James, everybody, thanks for watching. And that's it. See you again tomorrow.